dude. Wait, what is that room over there? It's children's playroom? What is this? Let me go check this out. Whoa. What are you all doing? Go play with some toys. This is a playroom. Why are you on screens? Why? Shut up, Beckett. Why do you say we have to be on screens? What are you doing? Why? Shut up, Beckett. Shut up. You don't know true fun. Where'd you come from? What? Get punk. What are you doing? Hey, what the heck? Kill him. Hey, no, stop. What the heck? Okay, if you say no scrap. What the heck just happened? Playroom, why are you guys on iPads? Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to our brand new video. And today I got this idea so while I was just on my iPad, guys, I was just chilling out on my iPad, right? And all of a sudden I see this video, and this video it's this one, the Gen Alpha situation. And I was like, yeah, I kind of agree, dude. These kids at my school, dude, they're like talking like Gen Alpha language in real life. It's kind of crazy. So I thought I would talk about it. And a lot of people make these videos such as Gen Alpha's doomed, Gen Z's doomed, but that's not going to be like this video, okay? This video's going to be different. So yeah, this is going to be the Gen Alpha or Gen Z situation, or like rant, or whatever. So let's get right into it. Oh, Bucket, why are you talking about Gen Z and Gen Alpha like it's some crazy thing? Back in the 50s, people like Frederick, whatever his name is, was saying that comics and with Batman and Robin did some crazy stuff. So how is this any different? Well, it's kind of different because of check any video out on it online and you'll see why. It's a little bit, I don't know, different.
No. Look at the camera. No! You can't have the iPad. No!
Oh my god, Beckett, you're correct! Oh my god! Okay, so judging based on how you've seen this video, you've probably seen the millions and trillions and quadrillions of other videos talking about this whole entire topic that we're on right here. And judging by if you've clicked on this video, you probably know about this. So, and this video is not going to be here to shame these generations, since they did nothing to get born into this generation entirely. So, if you guys are wondering what this video is going to be like, it's going to be not entirely, like a ton of other videos on YouTube. Alright guys, so I think we should go to the start of this thing. Oh, jeez. My gameplay is crap. Okay guys, so I think we should go to the start of this problem, and this problem occurred in 2020. So on this day, March 14th, on 2020, that's when COVID happened, and schools around the world announced that schools would be shutting down for 2 weeks, but it was way longer than just 2 weeks. If anybody who has been in actual COVID remembers it, then that would help me out a lot. But a lot of people do. And but it ended up being way longer than a 2-week break from schools. And a lot of kids in Gen Alpha, specifically the years that mine were born, like the ones, like since I'm born in 2015, that means a lot of kids were 5 years old when this happened. So that means that once COVID was happening, they were only 5, and that's when you learn basically how to speak. I have a sister who's 5, and she is learning in pre-K how to speak. Well, not how to speak, but how to like learn letters and stuff. And that is the age. And a lot of parents decided just to put their child on social media which resulted in platforms like TikTok, where that was getting popular in 2018, but it started to get enormous around the time of 2020. And that is how. And parents weren't really there to, a lot of parents weren't really there to, teach the kid how to learn and stuff, learn numbers, learn letters. But luckily, I was kind of a nerdy one. I was into stuff like that and stuff, like space. So luckily, I was still learning. But a lot of parents wouldn't really care and bother to care for that for their child. So that's the start of the problem. Now I'm gonna go into how it affected it in just a moment. But then once kids got back to school, it completely destroyed their social cues. So that's when you start learning how to interact with people, and that's how a lot of kids started to not get really good social cues, and that's basically how, because I can tell you in just a moment. So now we're gonna be moving in to the next slide. Alright guys, now social cues is kind of a subject that, okay, now social cues is kind of a subject that I think goes for most of Gen Alpha, and even Gen Z, you could say, because social cues in my grade is kind of nuts, because there's this girl that talks like she's on social media, and I'm not gonna mention her, but she is in my class, and she talks like she is and she's not one girl in my grade, she's a girl, she's always like, yes queen, it drives me nuts how she always talks and I know it's just a girlfriend, but it's just kind of weird, and how the boys just are always talking so sometimes, well not all the boys, but some of the boys are talking they're talking social media guy, they're in a social media thing all the time, and it's just what the heck. And yeah, I think COVID did ruin it, because some parents just don't care about their children, and at that time everybody was on devices, so which that means is that there may be a parent that might not care about their kid, and they just put a screen in front of them, and there you go. And I think that's basically what happened with a lot of kids that I think I know, because I've been around my town, and it's no joke. I'm not gonna get into it, but it's pretty bad. Alright guys, so, oh my god, what happened, bro? Dude, what is going on with my gameplay? Let me reset this. So, while I'm resetting my gameplay, I'd like to talk to you guys about how Cocomelon, yes, the memed on Cocomelon, has basically, it's literally proven that it has so much, it's fast, it's would you rather have your kid be watching something I don't know, let me give an example. It's on screen right now. Or would you rather be them watching Cocomelon, since it ruins their attention spans, and their attention spans have lowered to a goldfish. And this is not just Gen Alpha, this is Gen Z too. And maybe even millennials and stuff. And it's actually crazy. And a lot of teachers are our kids can't read and stuff, or no, they're our kids are always fidgeting and stuff, but if they're anxiety, don't say, if they have anxiety, sometimes I do, I do a lot, it's pretty bad and stuff, but don't say that, oh, they're always fidgeting, they can't focus in class, it might be that, but also, some kids come up as an excuse, but it doesn't really happen much often, I don't think. But like when they're always fidgeting in class, it could just be a popular trend like needles and stuff. Personally, I don't have any, but a lot of them. That's what a lot of teachers say that you can find online, which don't always, just research into it more than always, say that. So, yeah. Oh yeah, and also the reason a lot of parents also gave their iPad like Kokomo is they think it's, it's like a teaching method. Keep in mind, it's not. It's literally making your child dumber. Alright, back to what I was saying about, whatever it was. Yeah, Gen Alpha, and, like, if you go up to a boomer now, like an old guy, some old guy, they're gonna be much smarter, well, I assume, much smarter than a Gen Alpha, or a Gen Z. Because why in the heck, because TikTok is ruining people's attention spans, and then second of all, it's like TikTok makes people dumber and it lowers people's like mental health and stuff, which, I mean, yeah, I feel like I've been affected by YouTube shorts and stuff, like taking over your health. I feel like I have, but I don't know. That's something, I'm not going to get into it though, since it's also personal, and I'm not copying the same girl that it actually is kind of real, but yeah, I heard of it before. Jeez. Oh, sorry guys, I was just playing that game. But back to the thing, it's like, there's like new slang on TikTok and new memes that are making people dumber by the day and day. And like there's people at my school that can't read, they can't do anything, because they can't read, well, they can do stuff, but they can't read, they can't, like, they don't get good grades. And it's because of like TikTok and stuff. I think it is, because I swear these kids have just been on devices since they were literally babies. And that's what I think, at least. Because when I was in first grade, I did not know what Cocomelon was, because I wasn't handed a screen at the span of 5 years old. Or wait, I was, but I only had to watch educational videos, which, yeah, or like videos and stuff, or yeah, I wasn't hand skibbity toilet at 5 years old. And yes, there is my little sister is 5, has seen Italian brain rot, and this is how bad it gets, guys. Yeah. No, guys, this is actually future surgeons, by the way, and they're going to be the kids using ChatGPT to do it. Future surgeons, by the way. Oh yeah, and guys, one of the reasons why I tend to get outside more and stuff is because social media can lower your mental health and stuff, and I have personal experience, so I'm not going to get into it, though, even though, yeah. But yeah, but yeah, this is basically the end of the video, so roll the trigger. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It would help out the channel a lot. So yeah, leave a like. And also, there's a girl in my grade who doesn't have access to any social media because her parents do not let her to have social media. And she is extremely smart for her age. Like, she'll get done with tests in super fast, and she's in my class. So, yeah. And she's not allowed to, and that basically shows the difference between the girl who is always on TikTok and the girl who's not allowed to be on TikTok. One gets bad grades and one gets good grades. So yeah. The reason I made this video is I got inspired by this girl on screen. Shout out to Nova. Yeah, go subscribe to her. Go check out her original videos. It's actually pretty good. She actually had some good reasons on the same topic I'm talking about, the Gen Alpha, Gen Z situation. I'll make a part 2 maybe, if you guys want me to. Make a part 2, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, and yeah. Subscribe if you have not, because more videos like this will be coming in the future. So yeah, go check out her video. It's in the description and it's on screen right now. It's in the link in the description. Go check her out. And yeah, if you have the time. And yeah, that's gonna be it. See ya.